Christmas time in New York is always a magical time. Welcome back to my channel, guys. As promised, we are leaving for New York. My Uber is waiting. I'm always 10 minutes late. And we are going for 24 hours, I kid you not, to Tribeca, to New York, to decorate a very special client's home for the holiday. So let's go. It's gonna be really fun. Okay, my angels, I am at the airport. I made it, and I have to show you what's at the new terminal that I am certain you do not know about. Here it is. Earth Cafe has opened at LAX, which I'm very excited about because I just feel like it's better for you. And I love their juices, and I know it's fresh. And it tastes fresh. By the way, I always sip from the side because I don't want to get those lines on my lips. I know it's ridiculous. My friends make fun of me for it, but anything that helps is what I'm going to do. And it becomes automatic. Like, there's two ways of doing it. You can just, pretend you're a smoker and wrinkle your lips and end up looking like a smoker, or you just stick this same concept on the side of your lips. So it's a little bit of information for you guys to learn. By the way, I have to cut my hair. It's just gotten way too long, but I haven't had 5 minutes. So we're on our way to New York, and we're going to be decorating the client's house. And every year we go back, and every year we do the same thing. But this year, my assistant Diana is pregnant, so she's not coming with me, and I'm going with Gabby. So this is all new for Gabby. She's going to learn all about how we style in New York, so it's going to be very fun. And I hear it's snowing. It's snowing, right, Gabby? It's snowing. I'm not prepared. Literally, I am unprepared for the snow. I don't even have snow gear. I don't even know what people do in the snow, honestly. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be touch and go. Guys, there's legit snow on the ground. No, that's it. That's it. Can you guys see the snow? There it is. There it is. For some of you, this might not be a big deal, but for a Californian, this is a huge deal. Good morning. I had some great sleep. I really did, even though it was only like 5 or 6 hours. But that's all I needed. And we are getting ready. It's 26 degrees, 26, and snowing. Although it doesn't look like it's snowing today. Let's see. New York, guys, here it is. We are in Tribeca, which is where the client lives. And wow, you guys can see a little bit of the snow on the rooftops. How cool is that? Okay, we are walking to breakfast. I don't know how people live in this weather. I really don't. I mean, it's fun because you get to wear your coats finally, but it's hard. And it's not even like snowing today, but it is lovely to be in New York. There's all this, there's usually a ton of energy here, which you just feel from people walking around, hustling and bustling. It's the kind of energy you don't really see in LA. But they couldn't be further apart, these two cities. But I have to show you the snow. Christmas time in New York is always a magical time. Look, snow. Snow, Gabby. Oh, no, don't slip. Okay, it's very slippery, guys. I love the brick buildings of the area. so we made it into our beautiful penthouse. And here's our tree. The tree was delivered in advance, thank God. It usually takes a while for it to open up. Usually by the end of the day, when we're finished decorating, it opens up. So I'm a little worried about that. And this is New York. You always hear that noise, that fire truck noise that reminds you of New York. Okay, so we're gonna decorate this tree. All of the items have been delivered from storage, which is all the Christmas decorations. We undo it all. We decorate the tree, and then, of course, this is a place that we've designed and decorated. I zhuzh things up all over again. You know, I fix pillows, I reassess the decor, and then look at the balcony, guys. The balcony is insane because there's snow everywhere. So we didn't even have to like make it feel festive. It's already festive. I don't believe in the years that we've been coming here, we've ever had snow in the balcony. So this to me is the cutest. Now we really have to get to work to decorate. We also have to do the stair rails, and then we gotta get to work. So we'll show you the process a little bit. So we started with the bigger balls and try to make it as even as possible. The tree is opening up, thank goodness. It was very tight, because as you guys know, they wrap them when they transport them, so it takes a while for it to open up, but the weight of the ornaments has allowed the tree to open up. Meanwhile, the guys arrived from the lighting company, and they're doing the exterior lighting. They've been out there for quite some time in this very cold weather. I feel bad for them, but they are working away. Soon it will all be a beautiful holiday tree. So here's a bar that we designed. I might as well show you. It's got these beautiful handles, meaning it's just curved right here so that you don't have to have handles. And it has metal. It's a satin nickel that we have, and in the corners as well. The top is a stone, rounded. And then we did a bookcase, a floating bookcase, and then we brought in the same metal detail here. So this was custom made for this space, and it's essentially the bar, as you can tell. So we've got the bar accessories, humidor for cigars, and then we have all our glassware, and then all the alcohol is down here, and it just looks really good. And now it's time to put the icicles. These are my favorite icicles ever. They look so real. We'll show it to you also at night, the way they reflect. By the way, we will link these icicles because they're special. And then we're gonna link other items that you guys see on this tree, our wrapping paper, our ribbon, everything from Amazon, because you know it's nice to know you're getting the right icicles. There are some ones that just don't look good. Once we get the icicles on, now the trick to icicles is that they have to fall vertically. Like if you have a branch in the way, like ice does not form at an angle. So you have to make absolutely certain that they're falling completely straight. Now we're doing our credenza. I'm gonna place our nutcrackers. I put the garland on, and then now I'm gonna put down our nutcrackers and I'm gonna mix them up. There's a checkered one, there's a white one checkered, that I'm gonna do white and then checkered. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do are these, I don't know what you call them, silver hollies. And they come straight, so all you have to do, it's actually quite easy, is just stick them in. I like to stick them in close to the ornament, so it kind of feels like it's part of the ornament. And they just look cute and very festive. And just make sure when you're doing it that you're doing it evenly. Always take a step back and look at it and say, okay, obviously you can still move things around as you go, but just don't forget the sides and the back of the tree, which is what a lot of people tend to ignore, and then they run out of ornaments and then they have to redo and all that. Now we have a different variety of them. They're just straight. And again, same concept. What we're gonna do is we're just going to place them in places that bring a little sparkle close to an ornament. My next favorite thing to add are acorns, because they just bring more of a natural vibe to the tree. And we had them sprayed one year in snow, but half of it isn't, so you can play around with it. And you can even go and forage these, and they're free. So if you have acorns around, I know we do, I think every tree should have acorns. I think that should be a requirement. So as you can see, it is coming together. I love this tree. It's a little empty on this side, the tree, the branches, but you know, that's what you get when you get a natural tree. And I think there's something normal and good about the fact that it's imperfect. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a real tree. Now we're gonna put on our birdies. These are really fun. Like, this is a little unusual, and it looks like the birdies are just like hanging out. They're kind of hard to, these are just regular birds that we bought, and then we put wire. We buy wire separately, and we wire the birds on. I just think it makes it really cute. Look at that. Like it's flying and different. So don't forget your birdies. Now we're gonna attach the antlers. Again, another natural material. Looks good on this tree. Our client loves Brunello Cucinelli. And for some reason, the birds and the antlers remind me of Brunello. He literally only wears Brunello. And so I like to bring in some beige elements and some wood elements for that reason. Birds that have little Brunello scarves on them, and they are adorable. So we're putting these on now. Look how cute they are with the little bonnets. So now we're gonna do our polar bear snow scene. And what we do is we have a combination of blankets that we use, and then we also buy this particular snow that's more like cotton rather than flakes, because flakes can make such a mess. But then we layer it over, and then you just have to sort of like pull it and scrunch it. And for example, here, we'll put it in the tree, and then we'll pull it to give it that snow effect. And pull it down like that. So you just have to play with it until, you know, everything looks nice. Then we added snow to the pine trees. And the way that you do it is you just have to imagine if snow were to fall, where would it hit? And this is basically where it would hit. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice in this cold. And then that's where, you know, if it were to fall, you know, it would hit a top of the branch or somewhere where there's a pocket. And that's how you kind of have to do it. Like imagine, okay, snow is falling, and the first thing it's gonna hit is this little area. And that's what makes it look, you know, realistic. Probably would hit here. These would probably melt soonest, but the ones that are closest to the branch that have some shade would melt later. So you just use a little bit of logic and you create some more snow, and it just makes it look super realistic. And then here, all I did honestly was I just threw in some acorns and pine cones, and you just want to do it haphazardly. You don't want to overthink it, because then you're creating a nice little vignette. Okay, it's time to do all of the presents. This is the part that is very pretty. We wrapped them all this year in a green solid with a velvet bow, tone on tone. Now I'm adding my gift topper. I think the best thing that you can do, honestly, is a gift topper on gifts. It just changes the game. Look at that. Look at the difference between having a gift just by itself versus a gift with a gift topper. It just looks adorable. We have this many to go, And we've done these. Essentially, our Santa's Village dining room is done. We've got all of Santa and his friends in this cute village. Outside, our patio lights are on. We've got our reindeer in the corner. And here is the view of New York. Okay, so after the village, we've got our tree. She's done. Stars, birds, chipmunks, I don't know, all kinds of things. All of our presents are wrapped and under the tree. Many, 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 many presents. And then, let me show you the rest. First of all, we've got these cuties. They crack me up. And we've got the polar bear village is also here and ready. And then we've got our nutcrackers, garland, credenza. We always bring out our holiday pillows. We even have our holiday pillows here. These are really cute because they're embroidered. Gray on beige, by the way, guys, is a very good combination. And let me tell you, that's going to be the new combination because we've moved away from gray so much. Gray is coming back, but in a different way, and it's going to be coming back with the combination of beige. There is our tree in the distance. And then our bar, which again has some decorations. We've got Santa. Then here in the family room, we've got a little setup here. Just subtle and Christmassy. Let's not forget the staircase and our stockings. Here they are, all the way up to our beautiful light fixture, which I remember waiting for and ordering. Bam. Okay, now it's time for dinner. Osteria Carlinia. This is supposed to be a very delicious restaurant.
Finally, we finished. We worked so hard from morning all the way to night until it was dark. And now we've come to this beautiful restaurant. And we're gonna have this gouache with pumpkin butter ravioli with shiitake mushrooms. And I'm gonna tell you if it's any good. Okay. True taste test. It took like 35 minutes to get it, so it better be good. Very good. Okay, now finally for this beautiful tiramisu for dessert. Thank you. Well, this looks good, guys.
Hi, guys. So I'm so excited that I partnered with Fabrique again. Why? Because so many of you have been loving my try-ons. And I could not help myself when I saw all the winter wear from Fabrique. So yes, we're going to do a quick little haul in the middle of the video because why not? And I am loving these pants. I just got them. As I mentioned, I chose all of these items myself from Fabrique, like my favorite items. And I paired it with like brown tennis shoes. So these pants were designed by Sang Hee Chun, previously Loewe, Balenciaga, Givenchy, and McQueen. Okay, this is an incredible designer and hence the cut of these pants. These are so cool. They're like 70s cool. I love the front because it's flat. It's got these beautiful seams here, hand in pocket. Look at the back. It's got this cute, men's, this is like a men's pant, which I love. I'm obsessed with this pant. Like I'm going to be wearing this all winter long. And guess what I can pair it with? The Fabrique East West. Look at this East West bag, suede, that I just got from them. I am loving this bag. Look at that, guys. So the designer is Safoi Juice, and she has been she's a Rome-based designer who contributed, by the way, to Celine's chain strap Triomphe bag. You guys know this, that's her. She did the Triomphe bag, and she also worked at the bucket bag. So I love it, love it, love it. It's a different shade of brown from this, so I wouldn't necessarily wear it together, but you can. This is more of like a brown camel, has a little bit of yellow in it, and this is more of a purple brown. But I love mixing browns too. It just depends on your vibe. The Monty bag takes its name from Rome's oldest quarters. So I made sure that we got a discount code so that all of us can take advantage of the code. It'll be in the description section, and we're gonna pop it here on the screen for you. And let me show you the rest. Hello. Look at this top. It is so chic. I am obsessed with it. So it's a boat neck line. It's like merino wool, not itchy. And it's got like this really interesting sort of like thing here. So it's like very sort of artsy. And I think this is gorgeous. Great for the winter. This also would look good with jeans. It looks good with what I'm wearing right now. I would say this is like an olive color. And olive and chocolate are definitely great. And then this is how you can incorporate a different color. Like you can definitely do shades of the fall, winter together. Like this to me works very well and is just like a very chic, you know, dinner outfit, maybe holiday party. You could dress it up, dress it down. And now I'm going to show you, I ordered so many coats because I am coat obsessed. I ordered so many coats from Fabrique. And if you guys are looking for a winter coat, wait till you see these. Okay, here is the first coat. I think she is adorable. I was looking for a cream coat because I love wearing white and cream in the winter. It has these sort of leather, beautiful braided buttons. Can you guys see that? And it's this beautiful merino wool fabric. And I love the style of it. It sort of has that side cut, high collar. It's like the Chinese jackets that you can get. It's sort of that style. And guess what? I can wear it with my Monty in brown suede. This looks really cute together. So like this is a really cute outfit. Going to work, going for meetings. The coat is adorable. There's plenty of room. I just wore, you know, a pair of jeans that I own. And with this coat, I think this is magic. Okay, I am obsessed. This is a burgundy coat. I'm in my burgundy brown era. And it is super high budge quality wise. And it's double sort of faced wool. It's got wool on the outside. It's got the wool on the inside. It's designed by Sam Frenzel, who used to work at Chloe and is now head of COS. So a very good designer. And this actually feels a lot like a Chloe type of wool jacket. And it's very, very soft, not itchy. I have this itch problem, as you guys know, and just like the perfect coat and timeless. Like this has never gone out of style. And guess what? I'm going to say it again. I can wear this with my Monty, or I can grab a burgundy bag. Like either way, this is going to be a very chic moment. What I love about the bag is that the handles are long enough so that I don't have to be struggling with getting it over a coat that is heavy in the arms, right? So if you have like a short handle, it's never going to fit over a coat. So this is a great winter coat type of bag. Now I'm going to show you another coat that I think is irresistible. But if you guys are looking for burgundy, this is it. Okay, here is the next coat. The color is delicious. It's by Laurent Shorta, who used to work at Mugler and Hermes. And it makes sense because this is like the Hermes vibe, complete Hermes vibe. And it comes with its own scarf. So this is how I would wear it. This is such a cute coat, you guys. So you could do this. How about it? Look how chic this is. You can take the scarf on or off. I definitely say on. You can style it like this. You can throw it on both shoulders. It just looks effortless, right? And the Monty is the perfect color match for this jacket. So if you guys are very picky with your colors, I don't know if on camera it's a perfect match, but in real life, because they're different, one's suede, one's wool, they are a perfect match. So again, put this on your shoulder. Look at that. Look at that. I think this is by far my favorite, although I love the burgundy too. Gosh, it's so hard to choose. Everything's so good. So good. And by the way, the piping is leather. Not pleather, but leather. All right, let me show you the next one. Yes, there's more. All right, so this is more of a blazer, but it's a winter blazer. The pattern is herringbone. It's got these beautiful buttons, and it's got this suede patch. Very British darling. This is something you could definitely wear in London. And yes, the Monty works quite well. I love the cut of this coat. It is very, very much like a Kate cut, right? Because it is very modern. It's a really cool cut, like a modern cut. You can leave it open, right? And go about your business. Or you can close it if you like, and that you would do by closing these two buttons. And of course you've got these pockets, so you can either close the buttons if it's cold or leave it open. I think I like leaving it open and showing a little bit of waist, but very, very fun and very, very chic. Okay, here is the next one. It is like a bomber jacket, like a baseball jacket, and it's got a suede collar, very pretty suede collar, chocolate, of course, and you can button it all the way up. It's herringbone pattern. Let me show it to you. It's a tweed. It's like a tweed herringbone, and it looks very flattering and very casual. So it's nice to have something, you know, to go to the movies. I would wear this with jeans. I think it's very like fun, and even to like a game. Why not go to a baseball game in this type of jacket? And very, very cute. How cute is that, guys? How cute. Perfect. Perfect for running. And I'm getting warm. This is a warm coat. We're indoors right now, and we're in California, and it was 80 degrees today. So I am sweating. So this is warm, and it's very cute. I love these little pockets too. You can actually put things in them. All right, I have one last coat to show you, and then we'll get back to our vlog. Okay, guys, this is the last one. This is a faux suede, and it is very light, very good cut, very, very good cut. Look at it, look at it, look at it. I think this is also extremely flattering. What I love about Fabrique is that their things are cut well. Like literally cut to perfection. Why? Because the designers have worked for big fashion houses. They're not just, you know, interns doing, you know, different patterns. They are doing really good work. And even though this is faux suede, it looks very sort of luxurious. So for those of you that are vegan or only like vegan products, you know, this is a great one. Or non-vegan and you just want something that is priced well and super chic, and the cut's great, literally great. And of course, don't forget your Monty. This is so cute together. Why am I singing? I apologize. What do you guys think? I want to know, out of all of these coats, which look the best on me? Because then I'll wear that one more. So I want you guys to weigh in and let me know which one you guys thought looked best. All right, so this is the final look. And I'm so excited. Oh, let me tell you about who designed this, by the way. It's Mariana Catapreta, who is currently the senior Calvin Klein women's designer. Say no more. It is Calvin Klein, right? So cute. It's like the perfect length too. If some of us like to cover our booties, the booty's definitely covered. And it is very flattering, and I think it's a very good young cut. Let me show you again. Voila. Again, with jeans, I think this is a hero product, but you could also wear it with like a leather chocolate pant, I think would look great, or even a leather skirt, like a pencil skirt. And this, I think it would look gorgeous, gorgeous. Before I sound off, don't forget to use my discount code. I want you guys to be able to take advantage of the code and be able to check out with the code on Fabrique.com. Okay, my beauties, I'm back. I just got dressed because we're going to a holiday party today. The husband is having, I think he's coming.
Darling,
Let's go, baby.
you ready for your holiday party, baby?
Sure.
Okay. I'm ready for you. What is your takeaway for 2025, sir?
If I had to pick one word, it would be gratitude. Gratitude for the people that I work with, gratitude for you, my kids, people that are in my life that are meaningful and have an impact to my life. And yeah, just full of gratitude. I think that there's been a lot of ups and downs with politics and international stuff and economy and all these things that are completely out of my control. And I've tried to find some balance with that. I have not been perfect, but I've tried to find some balance with that, and I think it's critical for everybody too. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I've tried to work on. I think some days I'm successful and some days I'm not, but I'm really, really grateful for my life. I have you, who's the rock in my life, the rock in our kids' lives. You are the center of our family. I'm really proud of what you've accomplished and how hard you work. I depend on you in so many ways. I just, I put that Instagram post out the other day. I saw this picture of you and I walked down the steps on our way to the Oscars, and I just looked at you and I looked at myself in that picture and I just thought, I don't know how life could get any better. We're healthy, we are successful, we're happy, we love each other, our kids are healthy and happy. Life just is grand. And tonight is just a moment to reflect and be grateful for the people that work for me and with me, how hard they've worked. And I'm just really excited to take some time off and relax and chill out and continue to reflect and go from there.
That was wonderful, darling.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Thank you for the compliment.
He's like, yeah, you will. Who doesn't love compliments? Who doesn't love to feel heard and acknowledged and valued? And I think that is the crux of humanity. I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I was listening to The Diary of a CEO. I love his podcast. And he was saying the other day, or somebody was saying in his podcast, that all we're looking for as humans, as Homo sapiens, literally is validation. Every single one of us. And if you say you're not, you're lying, because it's just our composition. And it's not about your ego wanting validation, although for some people it is. But outside of the ego, the reality is that all we care about is to be heard, to be valued, and just the discussion was with the CEO of The Diary of a CEO is, have you noticed that if you want to have good relations with people, that you just need to listen to what they're saying and not talk over them and just talk about yourself? And the reason is that people want to be heard. People want to be validated. And if somebody brings up a topic like, have you been to this restaurant? And then the response is, oh, yes, I've been to this restaurant. I did this in the restaurant and I love this food and we ate this and then we went here and we were there. It's like you're not even acknowledging the fact that this person just told you they love this restaurant. You need to take the question back to them. Anyway, I just want to give you a brief analysis of my, I studied nobody knows this, but I studied sociology in college. And I'm glad I did. At the time, it was like, why am I studying sociology? Because I was always interested in societal behavior, and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, and so sociology was very broad. But the classes I enjoyed the most were sociology. Did you know that? Yeah. And human behavior, which led to a career in marketing and consumer packaged goods. I got my MBA, guys, and went into consumer packaged goods. So I worked at AC Nielsen, and I worked at Kimberly-Clark, where I was a regional manager for diapers, for Huggies and Little Swimmers and continence. So anyway, I've had a broad life experience, and human behavior dictates everything. It dictates the way you buy, it dictates the way you think, it dictates everything. So all we would like is acknowledgement. And for that reason, I want to acknowledge you guys, because I am really, just as Devin said he's grateful, I'm definitely grateful to him. I will go on and on about that, and the kids. But I'm also grateful to you guys. Why? Because without you, there's no Nina Takesh Designs. And without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. And without your support, I wouldn't have the platform that I have. And so there really isn't a Nina without you guys. Right, honey? And that there's something to be said about that. And just today I got on a call with a client who said, you don't know me. It was somebody who reached out who wanted a consultation. She goes, you don't know me, but I know you. And I've known you for many, many years. And I love your eye and your design aesthetic. And it wasn't even about that. It was the fact that she says, I know you, but you don't know me. It almost made me sad that I don't know all of you. I wish I did. But I wanted to send a message of extreme gratitude for being part of this community. And I think we are a very, very positive community. There is never any negativity amongst us, amongst the viewers, amongst the comments, and everybody's just loving and wonderful and kind. And I meet some of you on the streets, and please come to me and say hi. I have people on an airplane waving at me, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's you guys. Where were we? In Africa, and I got recognized?
We're on our way to Dubai.
I mean, I got recognized in Africa. It was crazy. So wherever you are in the world, whether it be Kenya, the most beautiful country that I've stumbled upon, or United States, Europe, wherever it may be, find me, say hi. I want to give you a hug, and I want to be very clear about how much you guys mean to me. All right, let's go to this party. Okay guys, so there is a lot going on. Last night's party was so fun. We were literally out till like midnight, which for me is late. And all the other employees, guess what they did? They went out after that. So that's what young, fresh blood does. So they went out and they literally went out and partied the night away. And then I came home and went to sleep. I'm gonna close out the vlog here because I honestly think I've been ranting and raving too long. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I cannot wait to see you next week. By the way, we've got some upcoming trips. I know you guys love the trips, and there's some really fun ones coming, so make sure and subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And what can I tell you? We're going to go back to my favorite city in the whole world, Paris and London. That's right, and I'll explain in the subsequent vlog what we're doing there, but you are not going to want to miss. That's going to be in February, so we still have a little bit of time, and I have no idea when this vlog is going to come out, but if it comes out during the holidays or before New Year, I wanted to wish every single one of you a very, very happy holiday. I hope you enjoy it with your loved ones. Get a much needed break. Disconnect from the world. I love you guys. Thank you for being so wonderful and kind and supportive of me. It just makes my life. You guys know that. I love you, and I'll see you guys here next week. Ciao.